Hi all, welcome back. Today we are exploring the effects of partial and complete shading on your portable solar array. Also, how a bypass diode helps reduce the impact of shading and whether a series or parallel configuration may be best for you. Our products at Solar Pivot Power are engineered specifically for portable solar. Lightweight, compact, and packed with innovations. We offer both active solar tracking products and practical solar stands to help you maximize solar energy capture. In today's video, I have 450-watt flexible panels mounted on our upcoming Sol stand. We engineered this stand because this setup offers tremendous advantages over existing solutions. Conditions today are less than ideal with high clouds, and our experiments today we are benchmarking at 510 watts, about 85% of our 600-watt nameplate capacity. With the solar stand, you are in control. You decide what works best for your power storage, whether that's connecting in series for higher voltage and faster charging, or a series and parallel combination like 2S2P for higher current and better shading resilience. Unlike a large solar blanket that can really only be placed flat on the ground, limiting it to peak capacity only during the solar noon period, or interconnected foldable panels that require flat terrain, the Sol stand adapts. You can adjust for the optimal solar angle based on your location and season, and use multiple anchoring points for robust performance even when it gets windy. Best of all, this solution is scalable and serviceable. You can simply add more panels or upgrade to more efficient ones in the future for more power while reusing your stands. And if a single cell or panel develops a problem, you just replace that panel instead of an expensive or overpriced solar blanket. In this setup, each panel has an open circuit voltage of 27 volts and a short circuit current of 7 amps. Connecting 4 panels in series delivers about 110 volts. This requires your power station's MPPT port to handle at least 120 volts. Remember, panels deliver higher voltage on cold days. We're using a Pecron E3600 LFP today, which features high voltage solar ports up to 150 volts. Watch what happens when I partially shade a panel with this chair. The output drops to 380 watts, which is about 63% of our total potential. Next, if I cover the panel completely, the output stays at about 380 watts. And this is because the bypass diode on that panel is now activated. And that shaded panel is effectively removed from the circuit, allowing the other 3 to continue at full strength. If we do the math, this string is again producing roughly 85% of the reduced nameplate capacity of 450 watts. Let's take a moment to talk about the module-level bypass diodes that these panels are equipped with. These are typically Schottky diodes with a forward voltage of about 0.5 volts. Under ideal conditions, when all panels are in sunlight and operating at peak performance, the diodes are inactive, and the string ideally in this example delivers a full 400 watts of power. Now let's look at what happens when just one panel is partially shaded before the bypass diode is activated. You will see the power production drop significantly because each panel in the string is limited to the lowest current. In this example, the string output drops from an ideal 400 watts to just 200 watts. However, when the bypass diode on the shaded panel activates, the performance of the string is restored to a more respectable 300 watts. Just to make a finer point, a bypass diode results in a small voltage drop and runs hot when activated. In this example, a diode with a 0.5 volt forward voltage and 5 amps of current will result in 2.5 watts of power loss due to heat. Next, let's look at a 2S2P parallel configuration. This results in a lower voltage and higher current. The downside here is transmission loss. While the resistance of the cable is constant, power loss increases with the square of the current. This leads to increased heating in the wires, Even with a 10 gauge 50-foot cable, we see our output drop to 487 watts, or about 81% due to that heat loss. In closing, let's look at who this setup is for. Whether you're committed to off-grid living, heading out for a long-term camping trip, or setting up an everyday emergency backup for your home, the goal is peace of mind. We know that power anxiety is a very real feeling when the grid falters. You shouldn't have to worry if a passing cloud, a shaded backyard, or a single damaged cell will leave you in the dark. By using a modular, adjustable, and serviceable array, you will eliminate that uncertainty. You gain a system that is resilient and ready to perform exactly when you need it most. Learn more at solarpivotpower.com or score a fabulous deal on our Kickstarter campaign. Links are in the description. If you found this useful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in the next one.